Hi everybody, good afternoon. I'm Mel Soul.
And I'm David Olberding.
And this is Technical Thursdays. Today is October the 3rd and we are going to talk about the technique of the golf swing. David, what have you got set up here? This looks pretty interesting.
Okay, what I've actually got is a visual representation of a swing path where I want the student to get a feel of exaggerating an inside to out swing path, which would be the opposite of their normal swing.
So if you're coming over the top,
yeah,
then this would be an ideal way
exactly.
of getting rid of this
so
over the top.
My students I see an outside to in swing path, and so to visually represent that, I put down with some paint the hours 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then the target out here at 12 o'clock. And so what I typically have them do is put the ball out here and take 2 practice swings where they get up to the top, and then they lead with this little bump move with their left hip, and then get the feeling of coming more from the inside. What I tend to call about a 6-15 to about a 12-15 type swing.
Now when they're actually hitting the ball, that's not actually what's happening.
No, that's not actually what's happening. It's just like an exaggeration or the opposite of their normal tendency.
So when they think they're doing something, they're really not.
Exactly.
So in order to get them to do it, we make them exaggerate it a little bit more.
Exactly,
okay.
Right. So basically I'll videotape their practice swing, and I'll show them that yes, that is slightly exaggerated, but when the ball then shows up on the tee and they hit it, it becomes perfect.
Now what happens if they don't have a plastic pipe here? What could they use?
Well, obviously, I highly recommend the alignment stick, like
okay.
what you have in the hand. And I like to put it up here in front, about maybe 45 inches or so, and then put it at the same angle as my shafted address. Just representing the swing
when you
plane.
set up here, then you feel like you want the shaft to match that, that angle.
Right.
Okay. And what benefit does that do?
Well, I think for the student, when I'm teaching, it portrays their swing plane.
Okay.
So it shows them visually on the V1 software that we use. It shows that's their shaft plane at address.
Okay.
And so that they would want to swing and then obviously hit the ball, and then their club would finish slightly above.
So if they hit it, then they're below the shaft plate.
Exactly. So if they hit it, it's basically telling them that they're still coming over the top again, and then they collide with the stick, and it's more of an identifier, hey, I'm still doing it incorrectly.
All right. So there you have it. If you want to get rid of that over-the-top move, you know, and it might even be worth your while to go and buy, you can go to a hardware store and buy a can of chalk spray. Is ideal because if you put chalk spray down when it rains, it's going to disappear. You don't want to mark the tee. The greenkeeper might not be too happy about it. So just use chalk spray and give yourself a straight line about where you want to hit it, and then draw a slight line that's coming from the inside out, just to visually allow you to go out. David, why don't you hit a shot and give us an idea what that looks like?
Will do.
There you have it.
There it is.
So that's our Technical Thursday.